Previously on the Dice Girls.
We are being joined today by our friend Morgan. Hi, Morgan!
Hi! My character is a halfling.
You're in the forest and you are on the hunt for Wolfric. On your map, there are different dots corresponding with colors of ribbons that you've been finding around trapped trees. The tree is on one bank of a wide, rushing river. On the other side of the riverbank, you can see the next tree.
How do we get across the water?
What if I threw a javelin with a rope tied to it?
We could crawl across with the rope.
Okay, but here's the thing. I only had one rope. Harold is currently tied up in it.
Let's just knock him out. What if we tied it to the trunk of the tree and then, shimmied across?
You shimmy right across that rope. And now all four of you are on the other side of the river. With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
I feel like I'm having a really hard time right now.
I'm gonna cut the rope with my axe.
Okay.
But now we've lost
now we don't have
rope.
any ropes.
But we may need it to get back across at a later date.
But also, you guys are always falling into pits.
Oh. Well, I just didn't want Harold to follow us.
Oh.
Yeah, just cut it. We'll figure out how to get out of pits at a later date.
No, if there was 100 feet and the thing's only 60 feet across, then we still have 40 feet,
Oh.
You do have 40 feet
excellent.
of slack. Yeah.
Okay, so we got 30 feet of rope now. To get at
We'll say 40.
pits.
40.
Well, yeah, and also the pits are only 10 feet, right?
So far.
So far.
Oh. That's encouraging.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to be a downer, but, we'd have less than 40 feet of rope because we need 60 to make it across, and then enough of the 40 split across both ways to tie to each tree.
So we'd have 20.
So, yeah,
yeah, okay,
20.
fair. Yeah. So you are on the other side of the river, the three of you and Tork, and you see the rust-colored ribbon tied around the trunk of the tree. Rhakna, by this time your javelin is,
Gone?
pretty gone.
No, I should...
So, are we gonna try and grab that ribbon? Or...
Yes, we need the ribbon. I can leap onto the tree,
Triggus, that's
grab
not
the
a good
ribbon,
idea.
and then leap off of the
I
tree.
don't think that's a good idea, Triggus.
We have to get it.
Yeah.
Are there any branches hanging down that we can...
There are branches hanging, from one, not the river side of the tree, but yeah, on the back side you do see some branches.
do they stick out far enough for somebody to, say, climb the branch to the tree trunk?
Yeah.
Kai, do you want to...
Well, I've got a mirror mounted in a metal handle. If we tie a blade to the handle that we reach across, try to cut the ribbon.
No, we can't cut it. We have to untie it.
Cut.
No. No, it cannot. Someone must leap onto the branch. Who is leaping?
Who's got the best? You've got +5 in acrobatics.
I'm leaping onto the branch.
Also, Tork has +7 in acrobatics?
Oh, Tork is leaning... leaping. Tork, will you leap?
I can leap.
All right, I didn't expect you to say yes.
I have nothing better to do.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead.
So roll in acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay. You're not gonna like this.
Oh,
no.
I got a 2. But that means I got a 9.
Okay.
Who's got the rope? Do I have the rope?
You think you've got the rope?
Holy bananas. Yeah, Tork, you turn out to be just slightly too short to reach this branch. Your fingertips graze it, and you grab a handful of leaves, and then you fall straight into the quicksand.
Oh, no.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. That's gonna be a 20 in total.
Oh.
Okay. You do fall into the quicksand, but you are able to pretty quickly make your way out.
Okay.
Just claw at the ground to pull yourself out.
Yeah.
I could pick you up and hold you up to the branch.
Oh.
True.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Rhakna, roll me a strength check.
Okay, don't get cocky.
Strength. Strength is my
Okay.
middle name. And this is Rhakna Strength Gulinox is 16. Plus 5, 21.
Yeah, you easily lift Tork up.
I have fun doing it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Tork, you are now hanging from the branch of this tree. What do you do?
The quicksand's below me, right?
Yes.
Are we just trying to get past it or disarm it?
They're trying to grab the ribbon that's tied around the trunk of the tree.
The ribbon.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
smart enough to, try to disarm anything.
Okay. Is it on the tree that I'm on?
Yes, it's on the trunk. So you're hanging from a branch and that has been sticking out over the quicksand. The ribbon itself is on the trunk.
Okay. So I'm just going to, carefully climb my way to the bottom of the trunk while still holding on. Is that possible?
Yes, roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay. I got a nat 1.
Oh no!
I've almost died 3 times now.
Welcome to the dice, girl.
First guest ever, and we kill them.
Why do you keep helping us?
Oh my gosh.
Little help over here.
Morgan. Okay, yeah. So what's gonna happen is you are able to shimmy your way across this branch towards the trunk of the tree. As you start climbing your way down the trunk, you're going to lose your grip and you kind of scrape your way down the front of down the trunk of this tree. You scrape your front basically and you land in quicksand. So you're going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And you're going to need to roll me another dexterity saving throw because you're back in the quicksand.
Okay. That is going to be a 21 on that.
Ooh, thank goodness.
Oh, phew. Yeah, you again are able to get out of the quicksand.
Good.
Woo.
Does Tork say anything after this ordeal?
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like I'm having a really hard time right now.
Sorry, Tork.
You're doing great, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Are we still gonna try and get the ribbon?
Yeah, hey, I know
Oh, yeah.
we have a tough spot, but we still need that ribbon.
Sure.
Maybe Triggus could try?
Well, I mean, I'm already over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that they had come back to our side.
Oh.
You know what? I pictured that too, but I like Rhakna's image better. So
Yeah, it would make more
Yeah.
more sense to try and get
Yeah.
out by using the trunk.
Yeah, so Tork, you are, there are a couple of roots, sticking out a little bit from the, quicksand and you are standing at the roots of this tree.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll get the ribbon.
Good. You, you untie the ribbon and nothing happens.
Okay.
You now have a rust-colored ribbon.
And then, what do I do? How far am I able to somehow get around it, or do I have to go over again?
So the tree is surrounded by quicksand on every side. It's about 10 feet across.
So not leapable.
Dang.
Not leapable.
No, not for someone
Ropeable?
who's 3 feet tall.
It's what, Rhakna?
Ropeable?
Ropeable? You do have 20 feet of rope.
Well, I guess I'll attempt to make my way back up the tree.
Okay. Roll me another acrobatics check.
That's a 20.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Yay! Yes, you this time, having scraped your way down the tree the first time, you now know it's every nook and cranny because they all scratched you. And you're able to climb your way back up the trunk of the tree and out across the branch, and you are also able to land safely on the ground or in Rhakna's arms.
Rhakna's arms.
Rhakna's arms.
Rhakna's arms are outstretched, but it's your choice whether you land in them or not.
I'll go for your arms. They seem like the safest bet for now.
Rhakna enjoys it and puts you down.
Yes, yeah. And it's
Yeah, don't pick me up.
No, yeah. Rhakna helps you back to the ground.
Thank
Yay.
you, Rock.
Yay.
You lived.
So on your map, the final dot is...
Final dot.
Final dot.
There is one more dot.
Final dot.
The FD? Wow, I didn't know we were there yet.
There is one more dot on your map. It is an amber-colored dot. Yeah.
You told us several times how many colors there were.
I did.
And none of us thought to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's the fifth and final dot on your map, and it leads you to an amber-colored dot.
Rhakna, you better find another stick.
I mean, it won't be hard around here. I can find another stick.
Do y'all have any conversations with Tork or anything like that as you're walking towards the amber-colored dot?
Honestly, I think Rhakna's only question would be, why are you still with us? We've almost killed you like 3 times.
Well, I like not really having a place to be, and this is fun, even though I've almost died a couple times. But we're just going with the flow, doing our thing, and that's kind of why I'm here. I'm not really don't really have a purpose in life.
I mean, if there's one thing that we're good for, it's excitement.
Well, I figured that out pretty fast.
But you do have a purpose in life. You were here to save us, to help us
There you
complete
go.
our mission. This is why you were born.
What is your mission?
Whoa.
Why are you guys trying to find this wolf dude guy thing?
Helping out some friends.
Yeah.
Because
Rhakna changes the subject. What was that?
I mean, when I was with Dumb and Dumber, they were talking about like this person who's looking for Wolfric named like Satan. Satyr?
Oh my god.
And like I don't know.
Were they talking like this lady was still alive?
As far as they knew, right? Is she still alive?
She's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
She was a ball of red fire the last time we saw her.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, yeah, they didn't know, but
I kind of stuck a dagger in the back of her head.
Oh,
yeah.
But-
But don't worry, they're the bad guys.
yeah.
I figured that. That's kind of why I tricked them around for a hot while.
Well, thank you. I don't know how they made it this far. Honestly, I wonder how much they knew.
Before, when we saw Harold and the guy in the back, Reyes, I realized they got pretty far. They're pretty close to Wolfric.
Rhakna checks the map. You're right.
That's concerning, right? If Sadie's people got this far, and the dumb ones got this far.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah. I was distracted by Tork. That's why I forgot to mention this. So we should probably be on guard for more of Sadie's people.
I mean, I've been out here for weeks and I haven't found anyone else.
You've been out here for weeks?
Yeah, these guys have been trying to get me to find whatever Wolfric dude is.
Dude, we've been here for like a day.
I know. 2 days.
What a bunch of dummies. Okay, that's not Rhakna, though.
Also, Tork said they were leading them around and,
Oh,
misleading them.
Yeah.
Tork was tricking them, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Harold's not the brightest, so. So that plus that equals weeks.
Did they say why they were trying to find Wolfric?
Well, they just said they were doing it for Satan.
I can see why you would trick them.
Yeah.
They didn't know anything else?
I mean, they didn't know very much.
Yeah, that tracks with what we know about them.
Satari was the smart one of the group.
Yeah, she did.
So let's go get this amber ribbon, guys.
Can I just say I really like Tork? This whole time, okay, look. So, Tork comes along and just, like all these acrobatic checks and everything, like, they are so much cooler than us. And so much better at adventuring than us. They've been leading other people around this forest for weeks and surviving. and
then almost died in 3 times in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, like, you were doing fine before you met us.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was one more part of my spiel about how cool Tork is, but I forgot it.
How close are we to the ribbon?
You're
of
very
that
close.
tree?
Yeah, you're...
Okay, so let's
Okay.
check for tripwires
Yep,
and traps.
Rhakna, do your stick thing.
Yeah, so you all approach, you see the amber-colored ribbon tied around the trunk of a tree. This tree has what appears to be like an owl hole, kind of in the middle of the trunk as you approach
Stick
it.
your stick in it.
Is the ribbon tied above or below or over the...
It's over. The ribbon is tied over the hole.
over the middle of
Like,
the
it
hole?
doesn't cover the whole hole.
Right.
The whole
okay.
hole.
Okay. All right. So I think Rhakna, like, secretly wants Tork to like her. So she tries to, like, be really cool about getting a branch down from a tree. Like, instead of picking up a branch off the forest floor or anything, she jumps up to, like, break one off using her body weight.
That's cool.
Yeah, so cool.
No, I really think it's cool. 2 things. Rhakna, roll me an athletics check, and then Tork, I would love to hear your reaction to this, depending on what Rhakna does here.
Okay.
That's like your second one today.
Morgan, you're good luck for our dice.
I know, right?
Ashley, tell us exactly what this looks like, because you accomplish your goal perfectly.
Okay, all right. So Kai, looks at me expectantly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I,
You flip your hair.
yeah, I kind of flip. Yeah, I do. I flip my hair back behind my shoulders, and I kind of, warm myself up a little bit, and then I look around at the trees. I go to the closest one with a low branch that I think I can break off, and yeah, I go directly beneath it, and I'm so excited right now. I go directly beneath it, and I jump up and grab it with both hands, and then use the force of my body to pull it down as hard as I can to snap it off. And it's like a big branch too. It's not like some flimsy weenie branch. It's like
Tork, what do you do when you see Rhakna do this?
Tork, they just are completely frozen and flabbergasted, and their mouth is wide open, and they go, "Dude, that was sick."
Yes. Oh, Rhakna can die happy in this moment.
Hey, lift me up. I want to get one.
Rhakna's eyes light up. And she drops her stick and goes and picks Tork up and holds them up to a branch.
And then I grab the branch, and I'm not really strong, so I'm using all of my might to hold on to it, and I'm just yank me.
Yeah, I'm hold on tight, and hold on tight, and then I pull down on you so that you can break. I want you to be the one to break the branch, but I'm the one doing all the work.
Hey, I would like to give Tork an inspiration die for that brilliant role playing. And B, Rhakna, roll me another strength check.
Better not be a 1.
That is a 9 plus 5, so 14.
Yeah, Tork definitely breaks this branch. It looks really cool. And then
Yes.
Heck yeah, man.
And now both Tork and Rhakna have branches.
Hello everyone, I am the Friendly Dungeon Master, and I help manage the Forever DM No More Twitch channel at twitch.tv/FDM No More. Our channel mainly runs 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons games live streamed on Twitch for people to enjoy. We have a variety of projects for people to watch and listen to, including Fortune's Tide, our weekly Sunday game, our Tuesday games that rotate between a homebrew setting and the published adventure Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and a few more endeavors in the pipeline that will be coming to you shortly. Our public Discord server offers a safe, inclusive space for everyone to join in the conversations about the games we run, D&D in general, or any other tabletop role-playing game you fancy. You can stay up to date with all of our projects and showtimes by following us on Twitter at FDMNoMore, and you can catch past episodes of our shows via our YouTube channel, Forever DM No More. We'd love to have you as part of our community, so until then, always remember to keep it friendly.
Hey Dicelings, it's Becca here again for another solo. I want to say thank you for listening to episode 35 of the Dice Girls. Holy bananas, these episodes are flying by super fast. I hope you're enjoying it. We had such a wonderful time with Morgan. This is her final episode with us, so we just want to give a big, huge thank you to her for joining us and having all this crazy, fun shenanigans in the woods with our characters. I do want to say a huge welcome to our new patrons this week. We have 2 of them. Drinkopedia, who is an awesome friend of ours, a fantastic podcast that you should check out. We also have a new patron, Eric. You are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting us. We have also got some new merch that is coming out pretty quickly here for the month of July. It's going to be super exciting. So if you want to check that out, go to thedicegirlspodcast.com and you can click on the merch store link there. I'm going to be really soon at Drawlicon in Fort Wayne, Indiana, joining the Dungeon Dumplings for a live stream, doing a couple of panels. It's going to be so much fun. I don't think it's too late to get your tickets. So if you'd like to attend Drawlicon, there's going to be so many really cool podcasts there. Like I said, Dungeon Dumplings, D&D Grandma is going to be there, Roll Like a Girl. Those are just the ones off the top of my head that I'm thinking of. I know there's so many more. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then I'm also going to be at Gen Con in August. I'm not going to be on any panels or anything there, just attending, but it's going to be so much fun. I want to meet basically as many people from the community as I can. So look out for me there at Gen Con and also at Drawlicon. It's just going to be a good time. In fact, the next time I record one of these, it's going to be from the road because I'm taking a month-long road trip, basically. So I will talk to you guys soon. When you hear me next week, like I said, I'll be on the road, but we're still going to be putting out those episodes, so don't worry about that. Before I go, I want to tell you a little bit about The Cookie 2. It's an exciting miniseries that's coming up. It's the sequel to The Cookie Crew, which is an all-female miniseries by Quest Friends. It's coming up this month, and they can tell you about it way better than I can, but go check it out for sure. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Cookies have saved the day once before, which is why we need a second helping. New goal, new recipe, new Brackleberry Brigade member. Join Hannelore Dunn, Arif Zindal, the Ignatius Igneous Artiste of Asteria, and the newest Cookie Crew recruit, Angelina Lexington, in Quest Friends, The Cookie 2. It shouldn't be too hard for the BBs to find a certain professor at the University of Key, or to get the ancestral Brackleberry family cookie recipe back, or to navigate the politics of a college campus. Right? Episodes and transcripts of Quest Friends, The Cookie 2, an all-woman actual play miniseries will be released in July and August to celebrate Women in Gaming Month. Now, we know what you're thinking. Women in Gaming Month is in June, but we figured, why stop there? So check questfriendspodcast.com/Cookie Crew throughout July and August for new additions to the Cookie Crew saga. Quest Friends, The Cookie Crew.
branch in the hole. Go.
Rhakna would like to sweep the ground with her branch for pits first.
I'm gonna have all of you roll me a perception check before you sweep the ground.
15.
Tork, you as well.
Yes, I got a 17.
9. Don't make that
14.
face.
Kai and Rhakna and Triggus don't really notice anything unusual. Tork, thank goodness for Tork. Tork, you notice as y'all get ready to poke this tree that its leaves are trembling slightly.
There's some shaky leaves on that one. I would back off a little bit.
Is it the Harry Potter tree?
Whomping Willow?
Yeah.
Willow?
I think it would have hit us a lot sooner because we broke off some of the branches.
Well, no, I don't
that was
think
a different
you broke-
tree.
Yeah,
Was it
different
a
tree.
different tree? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did we scare it though?
It's like, oh god, they're memeing my friends.
Right? They can't leave. He just has to watch. That's morbid.
Okay, maybe just poke the tree instead.
No. Well, okay. Rhakna, checks for a breeze. No breeze?
There's no breeze.
Okay. And just like with the bag, she she pokes at the tree, at a branch, because I don't think she's going to be able to get close. She doesn't want to get close enough to be able to poke the trunk because she doesn't want to fall in the pit again.
Yeah.
So she's poking at one of the branches with her own branch and says, hello?
Rhakna, when you poke at the branch of this tree with your branch, you suddenly hear it's almost the sound of wood splintering. And you see the roots of this tree kind of lift up, breaking the ground in front of you as they almost like legs just come out of the ground. And this tree suddenly above the owl hole, 2 eyes open up on the trunk of this tree. And it starts speaking at you.
What is it speaking?
I would like for Rhakna and Triggus and Kai to roll me perception checks.
2.
16.
18.
Okay. None of you can understand what the tree is saying, but Rhakna and Kai, you all spend a lot of time in the scuttle with the gnomes, and they speak Gnomish. And you catch a couple of words that sound familiar to you in Gnomish. You don't know what they mean,
Yeah.
but you recognize that this tree is speaking at you in Gnomish.
Well, it's not curse words because they taught us the car. No, just kidding.
No, I like that.
I feel like they did.
That idea. The gnomes taught you how to
If
curse
some-
in Gnomish.
Yeah, if someone else teaches you a language, they start with the curse words usually, right?
Always,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
We don't recognize any curse words.
You do not.
Okay.
So he's not being mean.
He's speaking Gnomish.
Yeah. What do we do?
Tell him that we are the savior of the gnomes. What ho, Mr. Tree. And I start gesturing to myself. I am Triggus, and then I kind of point to my hair. Garganath. I am here to take your ribbon and be your friend.
When Triggus points to himself, one of the big branches of the tree also points to himself. And then when Triggus runs his hand through his hair, the tree also he mimics you, and his branch limbs are going through his leaves, rustling in a beautiful manner.
Triggus, put your hand to where his ribbon is tied and act like you're pulling the ribbon out.
Yes, I am mimicking untying the ribbon and pulling it off and handing it out, holding it out towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
This is the most adorable tree I've ever met.
This tree reaches to its ribbon, and it unties the ribbon, and it holds it out with its branch.
And I reach out to grab it.
Yeah, he lets you have it.
Oh, well, thank you, kind tree.
You do it like a little bow.
Yes.
He also does a little bow. And then he points a limbed finger at Tork and then points to the owl hole.
Tork, you must go inside the owl hole.
Is that a good idea?
It might be hungry.
Triggus, we're not sacrificing our friends.
What do you say,
Okay.
Tork?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm destined to go.
No.
I just have to say how much I love how just willing Tork is to sacrifice himself for these strangers that they just met.
Tork, you don't have to believe that thing that Triggus said about how you were destined just to help us. We can write you off the story in a non-lethal way.
We have our very first guest and I feed her to a tree.
Yeah, we don't know if Tork is gonna die.
I mean, have you known anyone who's been eaten by a tree and lived?
Have you known anyone who's been eaten by a tree and died?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Tork, what do you do?
Well, I might try to talk to the tree, or communicate with hand gestures, and I point at me and I raise my eyebrow as a, are you sure?
So the top of the tree kind of makes a nodding gesture and the leaves rustle. And it again points to you and it points to the owl hole.
Okay. Well, I don't have any bad feelings about this tree, and I kind of don't mind being a friend with a tree. So I might just go on my way.
I don't like this.
There may be syrup
Maybe-
inside. This could be a good thing.
Well, I mean, if it's anything like Lord of the Rings, then I'm friends with the trees.
Yeah, Tork is a halfling.
That's cute.
Hobbit Tork.
Can we tie the rope to you, and then if it's bad, we can pull you back out?
We can do that.
Okay, I'd feel better. I'd feel better about doing that.
Do
Okay.
you do that?
Well,
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
that. I'm gonna tie the rope around Tork, and then I'm gonna gesture for a hug.
Oh.
I run up to you and I hug your one of your legs.
Rhakna dies.
Wait a second.
No.
I've made such good friends with the three of you, and even though I was only around for an hour or so.
It's been the better part of a day. You've spent the entire day with him.
A day.
Most of that was trying to figure out how to get the rope across the water.
Yeah, but
Well,
without you, we'd still be on the other side of that river. I can almost 100% guarantee that the Dice Girls would still be stuck on the other side of that river without you.
Yep.
A thing that I kind of do is, when I meet someone, I have this bag of things. I have a little satchel up, and it's just I shake it, and there's stuff inside of it, and it just jingles. And I go, well, I give a gift to every person that I meet. So I have something for each of you. They're not very cool. I guess some of them is. But for Triton, I have this head of garlic.
That is delightful. Thank you
It smells
so
like garlic,
much.
and you can use it to cook stuff.
Oh, how wonderful.
And then for Kite, I have this bunch of string. That's 50 feet of it. I don't know what you can use it for, but there's that. And
I will
then
treasure this.
for my newest and bestest friend, Rake, I have this thing. I hold it up, and it's a white bag about the size of a Crown Royal bag, and it has gold linings on it. And I say, this is the bag of fittings, and what it can do is it can fit around anything, and then as soon as that object is in it, it is weightless and sizeless once the bag is closed.
Wow.
What?
It can only hold one thing, and you can remove it at any time, but as soon as you remove the thing, as soon as the last bit of it leaves the bag, the weight and size comes back.
This is freaking cool! Oh my god! Oh, what do I... Oh my Bahamut? Do I...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Rhakna looks bewildered. Ashley looks bewildered. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, I have something for you too.
No, don't give me anything. It's okay.
But I just wanted to give you my 10 candles and tinderbox in case it's dark inside that tree.
Well, I probably shouldn't use candles inside of a tree.
Ooh, yeah. I also have one ball bearing. I didn't want to give this up because I wanted to use it for comedic effect later, but but I can give it to you, and I hand you the ball bearing, and I want you to take it.
Okay, I will take this, and I will keep it forever.
I'll keep my bag forever.
And I put it in like a little pocket with a zipper, or like a clasp inside the bag, and I like pat it, and I put my bag back on, and I turn around. Turn around, face the tree, and then I walk a few steps, and I turn back around and I say, "Goodbye, friends. It was nice meeting you."
Goodbye, Tork. I wave, even though we're like a couple feet away from each other.
And then I walk into the tree.
So Tork, when you have to climb a little bit to get into the owl hole, and you do see almost like a passageway, and it just feels like comforting and warm and homey.
Aww.
But before you go down the passageway, you do notice a small squat jar right inside the owl hole. It does have a label on it, but the only thing on the label is a drawing of an eye.
I go, "I don't need this," and I toss it down gently down the tree trunk.
Perfect. And it like rolls across the ground a little bit, and then you are free to go into your new tree habitat home.
Okay.
But you're gonna say you're now free to move about the cabin.
No, I give a little salute, and then a little smile, and I walk in.
I wave wildly back.